So good morning, everyone, and welcome to Active London 2021. As Jeanette mentioned, I'm Jillian Moore. I'm the chair for London Sport, and I'm thrilled to see so many people, albeit virtually, at our second instalment of Active London that we've done online. It's no doubt that this has been another very challenging year for everybody in the city, whether it's those working in sport and physical activity or those whose efforts we're trying to support. I'm so proud and I'm in awe of the fantastic sport and physical activity sector in London, which has shown so much resilience through this pandemic. It's been super challenging for everyone. While for another year we're very disappointed this is not in person, I do remember standing up and doing this a couple of years ago in central London welcoming everyone, and it's a shame we're not there now. But we do have the chance to share and celebrate some of the great work from across the sector over the next 2 days. And if there is a positive to be taken from the past 18 months or so, it's that physical activity and sport continue to play a unifying role amongst the people in London. And even during the hardest times, it's making a massive difference to people's lives. Without you, everybody who's listening, this would not have been possible. So I thank you for putting the time and effort into helping people stay active throughout our city and your continued push to engage and attract more people to develop healthier habits around physical activity and support. Over the next 2 days, I'm very excited to share that we have over 600 people joining us as delegates, but we will be hearing from the people who put physical activity at the heart of what they do. While we continue to be faced with all these incredible challenges, including issues of inequality, economic divide, social disparity, physical activity and sport play a really important role in bridging those gaps in our society. And there are so many organisations today taking these issues on across the city by helping more Londoners adopt and lead physically active lives and to reap its benefits. These are subjects I know many of you will be extremely well aware of. So I will leave it to you and our guest speakers to pick over the bones of all this over the coming days. I hope that as well as new ideas which you can take back to work, our conference demonstrates the incredible power of collaboration across the sector and the mutual benefit that it presents. I'd also strongly encourage you to digitally reach out to fellow delegates and, of course, all of my colleagues at London Sport if you think that we can help you with your support your work in the capital in any way. So what can we look forward to over the next 2 days? We're going to hear from a whole host of experts working across the sector in and outside of London, all dedicated to leveraging sport and physical activity for the common good and improving the quality of life for everybody that it touches. We want to widen the net and share their expertise with you so that together we can support people in more effective ways, including unlocking new opportunities for Londoners during COVID-19 recovery, reconnecting them with leisure facilities and improving the mental health of our young people. There's a huge focus on how activity can support both mental health and social good, and we're here to help build upon that. This year, conversation will extend to the virtual world too, where just as we're connecting this morning, the roles of social media and digital communications tools can help all of you and our organisations with people yet to take up physical activity and sport, and to ensure that Londoners from all backgrounds can exercise in their community and enjoy the social benefits that come with a life of physical activity. It's a packed agenda ahead over the next 2 days, so I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to pass back to Jeanette. But before I do, I've also need to say a huge thank you to our Active London sponsors for 2021, not just Chipotle, as already mentioned, but also Gym Pass. Their continued support from them for this event and London Sport as an organisation is really, truly appreciated. So big thank you to them. And thank you also to you, our Active London delegates, all 600 of you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the event and I hope it's a fantastic 2 days. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeanette.